Hi, welcome to Ccherie Ceramics. Throwing colourful bowls, and this video was taken in November 2021. I really noticed at this time that how much COVID and the restrictions that had happened around that time had affected my throwing. It took me a while to get back in the full swing of it, and just coning up. Bringing it down to center. Bring it back down. Taking a little bit to get it centered. I think I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on here just by the way my hands are in this. And opening it out. Just gauging the depth of the bottom just then. Just compressing the base. Pulling up the sides. I haven't really opened this one out very big at the bottom. And another pull up. Doing the top with my thumb. And this is a very straight-sided bowl. Taking the water out of the bottom and pulling out a little bit, coming up with the sponge there and just giving it a good surface. Because I'm going to colour it, I need to have the surface as good as I want it when it's complete, because you can't trim after putting the colour on. You don't need trim where there isn't colour or you'll lose the colour. cleaning up the base. Generally avoid putting colour on the last 2 centimeters, so that's almost an inch worth at the bottom, so that I can trim the bottom without affecting the colour too much. Does make me quite particular about it before I put the colour on, so I probably fiddle with the walls a bit more when I'm going to put colour on. Shaping the base. Now I've got it as thin as I want it and as smooth as I want the sides. So using some powdered colour. These are Walker colours. Most of the colours I use are the ones that have bright in front of the name. I find that they're truest to the colour once fired as well. Using the chucks to grab some of the colour on the inside and spread it onto the outside. Have to be careful not to put too much colour on, or you end up with spots that don't take glaze properly. Again, I probably play with it a little bit too much. Think of it as a mesmerizing video to watch when you just want to relax. Just cutting it off the bat. So putting the insert in the bat system to allow the smaller bat to fit in. And you'll notice that the notches for picking the bat out, I always put in the same corner. And the bat's a bit wet, so Just doing a little bit of final wedging. Coning up. Doing a second cone up. Kind of pulling it towards me when I'm bringing it down to get it to center. I struggled with that part a lot until I realized that I had more strength to pull it towards me. Most people go either left or right. Just making sure it's centered. Using my thumb to open out. I was experimenting at this stage with some different opening out techniques too, just to see what felt the best. I felt quite clumsy after that, after COVID, just because of the breaks that I'd had in time frame. And at that stage, I didn't have a wheel at home either. And the first pull up. I was quite inconsistent on this throwing day too about what I was actually throwing. Quite often I try and throw similar shapes, but this night obviously I was not throwing similar shapes. Cleaning up the bottom. It's good to clean up at this stage if you're throwing a bowl, then you don't have to try and get under the curve out of the bowl either. So it's a good point to take that excess off. Now I'm using the apple seed. And giving it a rounded inside shape. You can see there's a little bit of a wobble still. Just using up some sample packets I had of different colours. And I think that is bright sky blue. Just sprinkling the colour in before I add some water with it. Added a little bit too much water there. Really only need a drop of water or so. And I'm realising it's a little bit too wet. Taking the moisture out, and of course that takes some of the colour with it. Adding a bit more colour in. Still the sky blue. You can see it's going on much better without the excess water. So you really only need what water stays on your fingers. and cutting it off. And that's the bowls I'd thrown that night so far. And then it was off to the bisque. And clear glazed.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.